Before getting my hands on the Alienware M18, the Asus ROG Strix Scar 18 was the most powerful gaming laptop I had tested. That still stands, but the M18 has come closest to knocking it off its podium. With blazingly fast benchmarks that beat the Scar in a couple of areas, though do lag slightly behind in the majority of tests, the M18 is an absolute powerhouse. I saw 3-figure frame rates across all tests in the highest of graphics settings, which we've come to take for granted across 18-inch RTX 40 series devices these days. However, even trickier ray tracing efforts were met with incredible power. DLSS 3 manages to push everything into a new dimension here, with the component power and cooling tech to keep it all running smoothly as well. The M18 beat the Scar 18 in Time Spy score and in-game benchmarking across Returnal and Total War, 3 Kingdoms, 2 more demanding titles that the Scar 18 couldn't quite keep up with. While you will get a more well-rounded power level with the Scar 18, then, there are some spikes to the M18's performance that keep it in the fight. This is the kind of performance we expect from a machine making a bid to take over from a full desktop PC. You'll be paying for those higher frame rates in a far more expensive configuration, but if you're after new generation power in an all-in-one machine, there's certainly nothing to hold you back here. The Alienware M18 makes a compelling proposition. Of course, very few players will actually make the most of an 18-inch machine. The majority seeking purely desk-based gaming will do better opting for a dedicated gaming PC, as these rigs will come out cheaper with the same components under the hood. Meanwhile, anyone looking to take their gameplay out and about will be looking at more portable options like the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 or potentially slimmer 16-inch rigs like the HP Omen Transcend 16. The 18-inch gaming laptop market is occupied by a smaller niche of players, opting for raw power over portability but still keeping that transport option open. For these players, the Alienware M18 is a solid option. It's not got the screen capacity or speaker prowess of the Asus ROG Strix Scar 18, and it lags behind the Razer Blade 18 in its aesthetics, but it does pack a serious punch with all the ports you'll need for a variety of setup options. Of course, it's the ultimate option if you're after big screen entertainment without breaking past $2,000. Both Asus and Razer options will take you far past that threshold with even their most basic of configurations, whereas Alienware has options across the range. How we tested the Alienware M18. I used the Alienware M18 for all daily work and play over the course of a month, while also testing against the Asus ROG Strix Scar 18 and Razer Blade 14. During that time, I was primarily playing Baldur's Gate 3, The Sims 4, and Planet Coaster, while also stress testing across Cyberpunk 2077. I completed in-game benchmarks at default performance settings in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Total War, 3 Kingdoms, Returnal, Rainbow Six Extraction, and Hitman 3 while also performing a range of industry GPU and CPU tests. I spent 2 weeks using the M18 as a sole device on a desk, and another 2 weeks with the rig hooked up to an external hub for a monitor closed-lid setup. For more information on how we test gaming laptops, check out the full Games Radar Plus hardware policy. Of course, we're also rounding up all the best Razer laptops and the best Asus gaming laptops as well. Or take a look at the latest gaming laptop deals for all the latest discounts.